gives it does to people. You better get it together here in Colorado. And then secondly is this. The Islamists are worse than the communists. And they're coming for you. And they're coming for our state and our nation. So it's time to get it together, to stop playing games, and to get after it. I've told my congregation, there's a scripture in the Old Testament says this: before the coming of the Lord, the spirit of Elijah would come, and he would turn the hearts of the fathers to the children and the children to the fathers. Now that, spiritually, we understand that on some level. But I told my congregation, the American people's hearts need to be turned back to our founding fathers. And we need to understand what they taught and what they believed. And because the lie is that we're not a Christian nation. We are a Christian nation. Now, if you're not a Christian in this place today, I'm sorry for you, but I'm telling you the truth. And this is a Christian nation. And I have one verse for us all today. It's out of the book of Proverbs, chapter 25, and it says this. This is verse 26. A righteous man falters before the wicked is like a murky spring in a polluted well. May I say this to the Republican Party? You have been a murky spring and a murky well, rather than standing up for righteousness and truth. And what's going on, we need to stand up. Otherwise, we become no better than a murky spring and a muddy water. And so, okay, I'm sorry, Peg, but see, there's one
for
thing.
Those of you who are here, you're exceptional.
All right, with that said, it's off my chest. All right, so let's pray. Father God, we are so grateful that we are a free people. Father, thank you. Lord, we recognize our freedom as a gift. We recognize what the liberties we have come from you. And Father, help us preserve them. Father, I pray for this gathering today. That Father God, your grace would be with us. Your presence would smile on us today. Pray for Peg and all those that are here. We pray for your great grace. In Jesus' mighty name be honored.
Amen.
Thank you. Give my hand. To start the pledge.
Oh, I would. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Peg, I'm sorry, I forgot. I got carried away praying and talking.
Hey, that's your job, buddy.
Okay, well, I do know the pledge. So.
Okay, well, that's good. And you have it in your church right up here, so this is good. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, please have a seat. And what I would like is some volunteers to go get some clipboards and some ballots and pass out stacks of 25. And as you're talking, just go through and fill in some dots. So, or just, do checks like this. And try not to do too much of the messing around. I mean, a little bit of overvote and undervote is probably good, so we know how to do it. But yeah, the clipboards are in the bag over there against the wall. And if we can just get some of these passed out, that'd be great. So we're going to try and do 100. I didn't see anybody pushing back on that. So we're just pass out stacks of 25. Yeah, those are 25.
What one?
Hey,
How you doing, Jim?
good. How are you?
And how many ballots do they do?
25.
25.
Mark them up.
Thank you.
Per person. We're not doing a group check.
So
Okay.
I'm just voting one page, okay.
vote, vote, vote.
What do you want me to do to the stack? I'm confused.
When you're done with the stack, you will
But I'm only voting once.
Here's another.
You
go
can vote
ahead and
25
listen.
times.
No, you're voting all of these. Okay, so the first choice, you get to mark 3 candidates. And so this is a race for
The whole thing.
3 positions. There are 6 candidates. You mark 3 of these bubbles. Candidate 1, candidate 2, candidate 3, candidate 4, candidate 5. You choose your 3 that you want to be on the town council. And then the other issues, you just write yes or no. And it really doesn't matter what they are. Obviously, Mr. James just did some Latin stuff here. So, and you don't need to fill in the bubbles. You don't need to take the time to fill in the bubbles. Just slash, 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 so that when we're tallying, we can tell where the slash goes. Just slash right on top of the ballot. Yes?
So you want each ballot to be unique in terms of the voting, or all the same?
However you want to do it.
Yeah.
However you want to do it. It'd be good if they were unique, just because as we're reading it off, it would be different.
Okay.
So I know a lot of you are really, really comfortable with this way of doing it because you've done it several times. But for those of you who don't know, the tally method removes the issues and the candidates from the tally. So unless somebody knows what's going on, they're not going to go through and kind of keep track of who's winning or whatever. Do you want this, Bob? Thank you, thank you. Just what you're doing is just great. Just put a slash across the bubble, and then we will tally. And I'm not going to try to get us all in teams of 5, although that would be best. I want everyone here to be able to touch ballots. So we're going to get over there and start tallying. Do you want me to run them through it, how we're going to do it, or do you want to talk first?
I'll make a comment on the ballot, and then let's get to tallying. So yes, we have some lorem ipsum on the ballot. We got a text for space filler. But what better text to use for space filler in this instance than Cicero himself in his orations discussing the risks of pleasure and the risks of convenience and the value of pain and toil and effort. And so that's what we're going to be doing today. Hopefully no pain, but a little bit of toil, a little bit of effort. We're going to try to do our elections with a hand count, and we're going to demonstrate the feasibility of this method today. So thank you, Cicero, for setting the example then, and we'll try to live up to it. And of course, we need a variety of answers on those ballot issues, but I'm hoping that they pass today. I hope that Cicero's words still ring true today. So we'll see how that goes. All right, let's get into the tallying, and anything else you want to offer, Peg? Thanks so much for hosting here in Boulder today.
You're welcome. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. If you will lift your eyes to the front for one moment, you will see these beautiful free Boulder hats. I have 5 of them, thinking that we were going to go into 5 people teams, but we are going to go into 4 people teams. So what I'm going to do is give one of these free Boulder hats to somebody in this audience who brought 2 people with them. Who brought 2 people with them? Who brought 3 people with them? Okay, Arapahoe, who was the one who instigated everybody coming? Because we got a lot of... Karen?
I think Karen gets a hat.
I think Karen gets the hat. Thank you, Karen.
And
Free Boulder, wear it proudly.
though it's a free hat, it's a $20 value for the free hat.
That's right. That's right. And here's for the winners. I hope you all got your It's Okay to Be Right stickers as you came in. Put them on your bumper and wear them proudly. There's more here to do. All right. Here. You guys all know this, but I'm doing this for your benefit. This is the chart that I told you about when we were on the Zoom the other night, if you'll see right in the middle, it's honest elections. That's what we need to have an honest country. We the people at the top, we the people at the bottom. And the only way you can get to that is by having honest elections in the middle. Our system, especially in Colorado, is set up so that you can gather as a group with other people according to your ideology. And you put people on the ballot according to your ideology, which the commies and everybody that's trying to destroy this country, they hate it. They want the open primaries, and they want the jungle primaries, and they want the ranked choice voting, because you cannot gather in groups of your ideology if you go to that sort of a system. The machines have taken our elections away from us, and that's by design. The more people we got in office through the fake elections, the mail ballots starting to be sent to us in like 2016, I think was the first time they just mailed them to everybody. Did you guys know that we had an initiative on the ballot in 2004? It was soundly rejected. Colorado did not want to go to an all-mail ballot system. But then they started making it convenient. Well, you can sign up and get an absentee ballot. Well, if you want to always get an absentee ballot sent to you for every election, you can sign up for that. And then we've got so many people signed up for the permanent mail ballots, we're just going to continue to send them to you. So that's how we got it. It wasn't through a vote of the people, it was through convenience. I'm sorry to say, and I'm glad that Mark isn't here to hear us, we let it go. I happened to be in the executive committee of the state party at the time when they had that mail ballot, and I went there and I said, okay, we found out that doesn't work very well. Let's work to overturn this. And they said, oh, we like it. They shut me down immediately. So there was no way that the party was going to fight for our rights. So if you see this ideology, you got the major parties, the blue and the red, and all the minor parties. Everybody gets one vote. Everybody goes through the honest elections. Let me tell you a little bit about who administers the election. It's the elected officials, because we were supposed to have elected them. And they serve us by keeping the records and by administering the election. They keep the ballot boxes, they keep the ballot printing, they keep all of that kind of stuff, so that as we the people changes and grows, we are served by the people that have the records. But their only authority is what we have given them. Right now, most of the people who work elections think that the elections are run for us by the county clerks. The county clerks hire us, the county clerks schedule us, the county clerks stand over you as you're doing the signature verification, and they say, we want one every 2 seconds. You're too slow, you're no longer a signature verification judge, you're now the person, the greeter that hands out the I voted stickers. So they have taken control, but they could not have done it without us giving up. When I first started being chairman of Boulder County, I was adopted by some people who were in the election integrity thing. And they told me all of this stuff, and it was all new to me. They told me it's my responsibility to appoint the judges. Every one of these ideologies that's a major ideology, they get to appoint the judges. Who are the judges? We're the ones that represent our party. We make sure that our elections are fair and open. We have authority over the clerk. We're the ones that appoint the judges. We're the ones that appoint the watchers, and we are the ones that are on the canvass board. There is a member of the canvass board from everybody who conducted the election, the major parties and the county clerk. And you all get together, and of course, all of the ballots that were cast are attached to a real voter, right? No. So we no longer have honest elections, but that's why you're here, because we're going to take back the honest elections. So you've all filled out ballots, and we're going to split you up into teams. You'll see there's a ballot box on each of those 6 tables. I need you to sit at one table with your friends, or try sitting with somebody you don't know. And we are going to start with, all of these papers are there for you. We'll start with your chain of custody. Each one of you should start with 100 ballots. So we're not going to make you fold them. We're not going to make you unfold them. Just tell us, count how many ballots you have. You should, if you still have your stack of 25, go put it in one of the ballots, but don't throw it in. What you're going to do is keep track of the number of ballots going in. When you get to 100 per box, per table, stop. And then start filling in the other ones. Make sure that every box has 100. And all you're going to do is do a little tick mark. You got the shadowy tick marks there. Write right on them. Or if you've got somebody handing you 25, just circle the 10, circle the 20, and do 5 ticks. You see what I mean? Just make it easy on yourselves. You want to know the final number on here is the number that you have in the box. You want to get to 100, so we have honest competitions. When everybody has 100, you're going to put that you're starting, total number of ballots, 100. When you get down here, you're going to do all the figuring. You're going to do the spoiled ballots and the counted ballots and the unused ballots. We don't have any unused ballots, but you should end up with the same number as here. Everything's right there. It's all in plain view. Then the interesting thing that you guys have all seen before, but this is fun, you're making a cast vote record. So every ballot that you have, we're going to do it actually what is now the legal way. I need a ballot, please.
Ballot?
Yeah, just one.
Just one?
Yep, I just one. Thank you. James, can you be
Yes.
my caller, please? So
Sure.
what we're doing here is everything that you've marked on the sheet, we're going to transfer every mark onto here. This is a cast vote record. This is ideally what you end up in every election. So ballot 1, you got rulers, put it under ballot 1, and then James will read the numbers across the top. Just go ahead and read us.
Sure. 1,
Put a dot. You've got the Sharpies. Put a dot in number 1.
5,
Line number 1,
What color? Do you want black or blue? Or?
just black.
Okay.
Just black. We're not playing with colors today. You can. I brought some color
red is
papers.
for correction, right?
The red pens are for corrections. If you mess up, put a slash through it and write the correct thing in there and circle the correct thing with your red pen, because we want to have really easy. When you're adding down, anything that has red, red slash through it, you don't count it. If you do an overvote, if James was to read off four of the candidates, that's one too many. We don't know which one they really didn't want, so it's an overvote, and we put a mark in the overvotes. When we're down here, we'll tally up the vote possibilities down here. You guys, It's not that hard. You'll see it, and we'll be walking around and can answer your questions. If you have an undervote, we also need to know how many weren't voted. So if James was only to read off one, we would put the dot in that column, and then we would put 2 dots in the undervote column, because that adds up to 3, and we need to account for 3 votes. Okay.
Yep.
So 1,
1, 5, 6, 7, 9, 11.
there you go. That one is done. You set that ballot aside. You go to the next one. And just read the numbers and do the dots. When you get to the end, you add up all of the ones in the column, put it down here, and you go to your next batch. You guys should each have 4 batches. And as we'll get to the numbering in a minute. So on your chain of custody, you will record that you have 25 ballots in 4 batches. It's all pretty easy. Then you go to the aggregation. You write the totals on the bottom. You should fill 4 lines, and then you take those 4 lines and you add them up. You go to the last page. That's not the last page. Somewhere in there. Anyway, the last page is on your table, and what you'll do is you'll have the totals. You'll just transfer them onto that page, and you'll figure out the percentage. No, that's the
Okay,
tally.
sorry.
I messed up. That's all right. You figure out the percentage, circle the candidates that won, they got the highest percentage, and circle the issues that won. You have just done the entire election, and the one thing that usually takes a lot of time is the batching. Here's my little batch. Batching won't take time today, because you're going to take your ballots and you're going to fan them out probably like this, and then put a clip. You see there's 1 through 25 down the side. Slash through 1, slash through 2, slash through 3, slash through 4, slash through 5, slash through 6. My grandson can number 25 ballots in just over a minute. My daughter, 48 seconds. So you will be batching, and then if you really want to check, but I'm not going to force you to do that today, you would pass it and go the other way with the next person. So the ballot number would be whatever has an X through it. Very simple, very easy. Then the top one, you don't put this on everyone, but you put the batch number, which do 1 through 4, whichever, and you guys will have to decide on your table, because each one of you is going to count and batch a batch. And then put the batch number on there, and if it's, put the ballots in the batch. There should be 25. If there's less than that, put that number on there. All the recording is there. It goes right on to the sheet, the batch's chain of custody sheet. These ballot numbers here, that was for the Gilchrist election. According to Title 31, when you have a voter come in and sign the poll book, you give them a ballot that has, we wrote the numbers, consecutive numbers here, and the first station that they went to, when they picked up the ballot, we cut off that top part of the top ballot number and kept that. We kept their little signature card, and we gave the signature card to the person with the ballot box. When the person who wanted to cast the ballot came back, they showed their signature and their ballot, and it was folded, so we didn't see how they voted. And then we cut off that other ballot. So we don't tie the voter to the ballot. if you see ballot number here, that was my first assumption, was that we were going to tie it to the voter. You're not. You're going to cut these off. And then when you're done, you count the number of ballots, you count the number of cards, signature cards, you count the number of these things, and it's all good. You know how many ballots you had. So, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. I would like all of you to go. Let's leave table E empty, and everybody take a place at the other tables. And if everybody could join us, I think we just need one person. Jeff, can you man the doors? And so Sandra, can you come and count? Is that okay? You want to do that? All right, so you, at this time, go over to your table, empty the pens and stuff out of the ballot box, and put 100 ballots in there. Somebody needs to find the sheet with the ballots cast at the ballot box thing and start marking the ballots. And chaos shall ensue.
Yes, and we'll start putting out fires.
Right.
Let's go.
Do not start counting until we all are together, because we're going to time you.
I can't stay.
Okay.
The only time I can see Eric is when he's not in physical therapy. It's
Okay.
lunch.
Okay, all
So
right.
I've got to go.
Well, this is a lot faster than the trusted build takes to install by Dominion. So we just taught all these people how to do a hand count. Of course, people are a little bit more hands-on learners than the machines are. So it's probably going to take another round here.
Pat Miller is running for Senate District 17. So she doesn't want to talk.
No, okay, I don't need to talk. They're busy. You know, I remember when you got up to talk in Greeley, we were voting. I think maybe 3 of us were listening to you. But you got my
it was a
vote
great
that
event.
day.
Yeah.
But everybody's
Thank
busy,
you.
know. Anyway, did you bring any stuff with you, flyers or stuff?
Yes, I've got some stuff
I'm
over on that
supposed to
table.
take some stuff home with me.
You're welcome to take some of my flyers, and then I've also got signs over there,
Okay, I'm
yard
not gonna
signs.
take signs,
Okay.
but I will take some flyers. 'Cause
Wonderful.
We're gonna go door to door up here, so, okay.
Thanks. So, take a look at this hand count that's about to go down. And you got to check out the food. The food is amazing. So, we've got all the ballots marked, and we're going to start dividing them up into teams of 4 people. We're going to have 1 caller, 1 watcher watching the caller, and then 2 talliers who are going to be working with the tally sheets to record each vote.
Let's make 4 tables, guys.
3, 4.
Right. You can see this.
When are you ready for Secretary of State?
Yes.
Awesome. How old are you?
32.
Awesome. That's great to see you guys stepping in the gap.
Thanks.
Yeah.
What's your name?
I'm Jill Watson. I'm
Nice
I'm
to
a
meet you,
full-time
Jill.
RVer. I did battleground war and torn in Utah, and I fought really hard for 10 years over there. So
Thanks for coming to fight with us.
Well, I'm actually not coming to get back into politics as much. I'm shifting my energy into some
Guys,
healing.
pull out
But
the
I'm staying on
sheet.
her property.
Does everybody, Jill,
Yes.
come over here. Oh, you have to read? How about this one, Jill? This one's short.
All right, we wouldn't be a true live stream if we didn't do a shout out to our sponsors. So we've got this Rescue Coffee. It's a local coffee shop here in Longmont. They sponsored this hand count with coffee. I'm having the dark roast Brazil. Back to the show. Thanks.
All right, we're gonna get it rained out. No, I was hoping that the protesters would get rained out. They always do, yeah, they always do. So the watcher. That is the state law. So if we get rid of the machines, it's already in law that we need to use this process to count ballots. And what we're doing is creating a cast vote record. Okay, you have your ballot boxes empty, and each of you has one of these sheets. So, huh? Each team has one of these sheets. This is your cast vote record. So count the number of ballots going into your box. Take the lid off of your box and count the number of ballots going into your box. You don't need to count them individually if they're already in stacks of 25. Put them in there and you can even crisscross them. So that's our first thing to do, is to cast your ballots and count them. Okay, is everybody doing that? Everybody's casting the ballots and counting them. Put the marks.
So right there. All right. Okay.
This is the ballots cast at the ballot box counting thing. In a normal election, every time somebody would put a ballot into the box, you would put a tick mark. And then when you got to the end and there were no more boxes, no more people, you would circle the last number, like we've done with the 87 here, and you would know how many ballots were in that box. So right now, you need to, you've got stacks of 25. You can circle the 10, circle the 20, and put 5 tick marks in there. And then start with the next batch. Put 5 tick marks in, circle 40, circle 50. You know that you've got 50 ballots in the box then. Or if you want to do all the tick marks, you could do that. I'm just trying to save you time. You should.
Why 5? It's 25 times 4.
So we physically count all of them?
Yes.
4 stacks.
But you're only putting 1 stack in at a time. If you've got it, just circle the 100 and let's get on with it. This is good. No, that's the example. That's the example.
10 and then 20 and then 30.
And this is the
100 ballots.
It's simpler for us because they were already in the stacks of 25.
When you do the watcher sheets, or the tally sheets, I would like you to put them on the long clipboard so that it doesn't go through. So only the tally people really need the long clipboards.
So we each get one of these.
So the way you're going to set it up,
I'm a little confused.
I think we
the,
each get
the
one.
tally
Just
people,
the tally people do.
Oh, is this
The two of you.
Oh, okay.
2 tally people. 2 tally people, 1 watcher, 1 reader.
Okay.
Okay? So here's, no, because we've got 2 tally people, 1 watcher and 1 reader. Are you the reader? All right.
What's your name, by the way?
And you can also swap stations between batches if you want to try a different spot. So don't feel like you're stuck in the same spot.
Well, just circle your 100 because we think you have 100. And then you're done with that. It goes on the chain of custody. You will be the readers. Okay, how you guys doing? Don't start totaling until you can start numbering. I'm gonna not steal yours anymore. Okay. All right, are you guys ready to number? You guys are ready to number? Everybody should be numbering a batch. You should have 4 batches of 25 in your box.
You're the reader.
We're not reading
So-
yet.
oh.
We gotta number them.
Number.
We have to number them. You should have 4 batches. Do you have 4 batches?
Yeah, we have.
Okay, give everybody 1 batch.
They're all together now. Okay.
Everybody has 1 batch.
Yeah.
We could.
Everybody has 4 clips.
Just guessing.
Mine are numbered 1 through 25, so it needs to be a bunch of numbers.
Everybody will number a batch. Everybody will number a batch. We're numbering a batch.
Now we're numbering the batch.
That's why everybody has. No, we're not done. Okay, fan it out a little bit like this. That makes it easier to get in there.
What do you mean number of that?
Just mark one,
Uh-huh.
just a line.
Okay.
4
Go to the
batches.
next one. Mark two.
2.
Perfect.
We're
All the way through.
All the way through. And because you guys are reorganizing into 25, some of you will have 26,
Yeah.
some of you will have 24, so just shift that around. Yeah.
And all we're doing is numbering it out. If you fan it out a little bit, Kathy, you can get in there really quick.
And numbering means like crossing.
Yes, and it
Right,
would
but
be easier
what are we
if
gonna-
you clip on it,
let me
that'll
see the
hold
sheet
it.
that we're
And you
gonna
go 1, 2, 3, 4, however is easiest for you. Yeah, you wanna fan it.
If anybody needs coffee or any snacks, just raise your hand. I'm serving you today. So
Did you guys finish numbering already? Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, so decide amongst yourself.
I only came up with 24.
I've been holding it, waiting for 2.
Oh.
Put the number
it's a good system, self-correcting.
That's why I didn't
Problem
want
fixed.
to pile them until
Don't
we can
start
number them.
tallying until we start the timer though, because I
Okay.
really want you guys to be timed as you're tallying. Got them all numbered? You got batch numbers on there on the top one? And clip them, I gave you 4 clips, clip your batches, and put a number. Michael, if you guys haven't decided already, Michael could be 1, 2, 3, 4.
And I'm just, where do you want me to write it? Anywhere?
Right here, the batch,
Okay.
batch number, and you should have, do you have 25 ballots in that batch?
I do.
All right? That, so you are, 1, 2, 3, 4 in your batch, number 4, and you have 25 ballots. Clip it and fan it a little bit, and then, do you want to follow batch number 1? And Jan, batch And when you're finished, these guys, or if anybody can use another person. Okay, are we all on?
Slowly moving north. I'm Jan. I'm Sandra.
Okay, I know it's fast.
Got to give a shout out to Phillips County as well for providing the bell for today's ballot counting to mark the beginning and the conclusion. This is a 250 anniversary commemorative bell that Phillips County GOP gave at the Labor Day dinner this year. So thank you, Phillips County, for the bell. I'm looking forward to coming to Phillips County to do a hand count soon.
What's this?
It's the ballot counting bell.
Ah, hey, this is not the start, but I want you to hear, when you hear that sound, then you can start, and James will start a timer, right? Do you have a timer on your phone?
My phone's recording.
Phone is recording. I gotta find my
I
phone.
need a volunteer phone.
You can run a timer. Okay?
Thank you.
When you're done with the tally, don't start yet.
Oh, I have glasses.
When you're done with the tally, raise your hand, and Pam will record your team number and your time. And then, so everybody will know, we need a sheet of paper for Pam. Just grab paper. Grab one of the ballots up there.
I think we've met before. I'm with Truth and Liberty,
Excellent.
so nice
Great
to see you again. I think I've run into you here and there, but you meet dozens of people everywhere you go.
I really appreciate the work that you guys do.
Well, thank you.
Love to connect more, so appreciate
Hopefully the voter guides will help you out. You'll be on there.
that. Thank you.
I'm assuming you got did you get a survey about it, or?
Yes, I responded to that.
Okay, good. Yeah, because in this election, a lot of times they just go on public record, but since you haven't really held office before, yours will be more survey, driven. So, good.
Thank you. May I ask you a question?
Yes.
How do you feel about doing a hand count today?
Great. I
Great?
think it's
You're
awesome.
excited?
Yeah, I'm so excited because it prepares us. And
Is this the first time doing a hand count?
Yes, sir. First time.
Awesome. Thanks for coming today. Appreciate
You're
it.
looking good, James.
Thank you.
So tell me what I'm doing.
With your phone out and a timer, you can mark down the 4 teams, and then as they get through their 100 ballots, we'll need to mark the timer that they say they're done.
Okay, so we're checking to see how long this actually takes.
Yes.
Gotcha.
We're generating metrics from this, which we'll be able to apply to a database of performance metrics and get averages based on the length of the ballot, and then we'll be better prepared for different types of elections in the future.
Okay, no, any chance Trump will do something drastic and put us in this position in November?
Always a chance, but
I know we
I'm
can't
thinking,
count on it.
I like to call it the integrity sandwich.
Okay.
So it'd be nice to squeeze the state of Colorado between integrity above and below.
Okay.
And so if we could get the federal government to bring us some better laws for our elections, and we need local people as well, either county commissioners or just us standing up and getting involved to transform that into a better integrity as well. So even the state of Colorado won't do anything for us. We can do things for ourselves and
Gotcha.
and
Yeah,
pray
I
that the
like
federal government does something, but even
I'm
if they
praying
don't,
for that, but
we'll,
yeah.
we'll still have our
Yeah.
own tasks. at the
Yeah,
end.
well, and even if they do, we still have to do our part, and, it's got to be, we can't just count on them rescuing us, even
Correct.
if they do.
Yeah.
So,
I only trust my own plan, so
Yeah.
nobody else's.
yeah, no, so I'm just like numbering these, is
Yes.
that kind of, okay? And then are we timing more than once?
Just once for this event. We'll probably have championships and other things where there will be best of three
Like
or
I'm doing
whatnot.
something like this and just need their times?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I can do that. So how is the trails going for you?
More confusing than I thought. I'm glad we're doing it.
It's easier than a trusted build.
It's easier than, yes.
So again,
I'm funny.
so if I say 1, 3, 5,
So how's the campaign going?
Really well. We've got a lot of momentum, so I'm really grateful for my team. They really stepped up and helped carry me to the finish line, so I think I can win it.
I'll vote for you, so absolutely. And we'll do everything we can to get out the vote for all those candidates that stand for the right things. There's a pretty big chasm at this point,
Yeah.
so.
Well, we've got a real opportunity this year. I'm seeing the opposition fragmented, their coalition breaking apart. And last night I was at the AFL-CIO dinner, or excuse me, candidate meet and greet in Colorado Springs. And so reaching out to the unions, trying to bring them into the fold. And what we're seeing there, Jenna Griswold was there, of course. She's one of their favorites. But Amanda Gonzalez was not. Amanda Gonzalez has not been endorsed by them. In fact, they endorsed her opponent. And so there's some division within the party on these different principles. And if we can break apart their coalition, then I know that we can win it this time.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think they've gone so far off the ledge that even the ones who aren't willing to speak it out loud can speak it at the ballot box. So yeah, we have a great opportunity, and I'm praying that it will turn in a big way. So thanks for stepping in and running.
My pleasure. Thank you.
I think I saw you up at a Larimer County meeting a couple months ago. So, but like I said, I get that you meet hundreds of people everywhere you go. So are you on the road almost every day?
66,000 miles so far. My poor car. I just put new tires on yesterday. 'Cause, yeah, we've been through it.
Where do you live?
I'm based out of Littleton for the campaign, but my fiance lives in Holyoke, so I really
Where?
Holyoke, far
Holyoke.
east. So we're kind of bouncing around the state.
Oh wow, okay. Well, that's a good solid part of the state out there.
Yes,
So
that's where we got our hand count bell that we're going to be ringing today. Was from Holyoke at their Lincoln Day dinner, and they wanted to host the first one, but Boulder was quicker at it, so we'll be there to do a hand count soon.
Okay.
Yes, today's the inaugural day of the Union of Ballot Counters. These are all our first union members.
Okay.
I'm really excited
Very
to
fun. Yeah,
have
no,
them.
that's exciting. Very good. So when's the wedding?
December 20th.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, this election will be behind you. Yeah.
Barely, yeah.
Yeah. Well, congratulations. The wedding out in Holyoke, or where are you getting married?
Yeah.
Okay. And where will you guys live?
Of course, I'll be Secretary of State in Denver for at least 3 or 4 days a week, and then I'll travel around the state, visiting clerks, and weekends probably in Holyoke.
Okay. Well, if we could have somebody different visiting the clerks, that would be huge. They're all shaking in their shoes and just they chime in on the gold standard that we all know is far from the truth. So what a gift that would be to have somebody different for them to answer to.
And honestly, she doesn't even go and visit them, so it'll be the first time they've seen a clerk in over 8 years.
She doesn't even have to go visit them. But I watch them.
Just sends the babysitters.
They all say the same spiel, you know, and I don't know how anyone can believe it anymore. But they say it. So, and they're not bad people, a lot of them, but they are not willing to say anything but what they're told to say. So,
yeah, and you gotta go really.
so how long about are they going to probably be counting? Any idea?
We're estimating that the number of ballots that we gave these teams will take up to an hour. Depending, like this is their first time, so it could take longer the first time. But it's good that we get that early experience, and next time we come back, we'll have more and more experience. And these union members will be able to attend other events and keep their stats for how they've performed as a team and work to improve on themselves. Yeah, we're competing against each other, but we're also competing against ourselves to improve our counting time.
Equipping the counties
Yes.
be able to actually transition to this method.
Correct.
With some people who have some experience.
Yeah, this is born out of frustration. I wanted to attend a hand count, a local municipal special election hand count, but I was denied. They said, you're too public of a person, and you're good. We don't want any publicity on this election. In fact, we wanted a low voter turnout so they could keep control.
For part of the tallying, so these guys have decided that for each batch, they're gonna rotate. And the two tally people will just shift.
Cool.
Those will be the tally people, and the reader will shift. Everybody will shift positions, just so everybody gets to handle the ballots differently and know what's going on. So then just shift one, and then you have four batches.
Everybody gets to do it.
So there's a lot of paperwork stuff, and I should ask our former secretary, our future secretary of state. Too bad he isn't former. Man, we'd be doing this already. We are doing a competition. Do you want them to go through the adding and comparing and all of that, and then consolidating before they time out? Or do you just want to do all 4 batches counted and time, and then they can go back and do the aggregation?
Well, the stopping and talking about it and coming to a conclusion, that is also an important component of the task. And as much as we want to be fast, we also want to be as accurate as possible. And so we actually need to time the accuracy. So you won't get your bell rung for your table until you've actually compared the sheets and they agree. And if there's a discrepancy, you need to go back, find that batch, find that ballot, figure out what's going on, adjudicate that. And then when you're confident, when you've submitted your teller sheets, the tally sheets, boom, you're done. So we need to include any discrepancy verification and the accuracy component of that will be timed as well. So the more accurate you are in the counting, the more you'll save time and the component after the fact.
But she's asking about the aggregation.
No, he just answered.
Yeah.
He just answered. So I suggest that while we're getting ready, you guys have your paperwork ready for the next batch. Right now, you get the batch and the 2 tally sheets, and you get them in a stack together, ready to go. You don't want to put the next tally sheet underneath the one you're using, because the marker will go through and that'll be really confusing. So just have them ready, have them aside. And you guys, you want to make it as neat and fast as possible, because if you're getting caught up in where is what, when you're done with the first batch, you can clip it to the batch of ballots, clip the 2 tally sheets, and then keep one of the tally sheets out, and then when you go back and do when you're adding up the last 4, you'll already have just one ready to go from each batch. So you guys understand? Okay. So yes, because you need to know, you need to have every ballot done, and done means you need to have aggregated everything. And so this will be good. This will be really good. It should take, you guys, once we say go, it should take you an hour.
You're doing good work here. Thanks for fighting.
If that, it should be less than that. Yes.
We need 2 more tallies.
Tell me what's your vision for the Secretary of State position?
As boring as possible. So, and I think more paper pushing, more secretarial, more administrative work, and less political activism out of that office is really important. So That's my vision goals.
Do you have a background in law?
Yes. So I'm not an attorney myself, but I've worked with different lawsuits as a legal assistant, and I've been plaintiff on lawsuits as well. 7 different lawsuits against Jenna Griswold, and I've also sued Amanda Gonzalez, my opponent.
You guys ready?
I beat her in a lawsuit last year on ballot access, and so I'm ready to beat her again this year in the election. Uh, being here, being a part of this, after we have all this, I'd love it if you would speak to everybody as well as an elected official. So, I don't know if you're running for re-election or not. But.
I'm actually so
Okay. Good. You've seen this before?
Seen this before.
Long time ago.
I'm with Truth and Liberty. Things change.
Boulder used to be a conservative Catholic. Not sure what happened.
Lady and Peg and Sandy and
It's the angry hippie. Kind of contradiction. Interesting. Like a Broomfield, little Broomfield. That'd be great.
So, some people are like, I'm going to close with the state. I think they have these legislative findings. Don't seem to have any legislators.
A little bit of home rule. People will appreciate that. That's what I want for the for the clerks as well, is to empower them to give that power back to the clerks. Actually, I don't want to even force this method on them. I just want this method to be able to compete in a free market of tabulation methods. So compete against compete against clear ballot, and the fastest, the most accurate, the most trusted one, the lowest cost will be victorious.
Kate makes a very valid point. Bathrooms are that way, and now before you start might be a good time to go that way, if you want. If not,
Can't go for an hour.
are y'all ready? You have your aggregation sheets ready? You got your tally sheets ready? If somebody must go, raise your hand, we'll stop everything, because we want to keep everybody. So go now or forever hold your peace, okay? All right, there we go. It's kind of fun. It's a little more chaotic than I know, but that's okay.
That's easy to do. About politics is a game of willpower. The camera doesn't see, but we've got a beautiful dog
there's
here
a
that's
kombucha bottle over there.
probably the greatest ally that you could have in any political fight is somebody who's just full of love, regardless of the political environment. Oh, is it a girl or a boy? No, what's her name? Oh, fair enough.
She was on the campaign trail.
Yeah.
She was, those friends, politicians.
She made my day. Thank you. Beautiful. Thank you.
Well, your voice holds out that important part, Carly.
And if you need water or coffee or anything, just I'm serving you today, so raise your hand.
So James,
Yes.
what made you want to do this? I mean, why? I mean, what's your motivation to start?
I'd like to make this office as boring as possible, and so counting votes sounds pretty boring, and that's what we're gonna do. That's how we're gonna make it happen. I'm kidding, of course. This is exciting. Yeah.
I'd like this to be exciting, not boring, because what I want to see is a total revolution happening once you get in. You know what I'm saying?
I'm teasing, of course, and I am really excited.
Boring to me is
Trailblazer you are in the hardest part of the state.
I'm looking for the excitement. So then
that's why there's such a big part of the boulder.
Sure, and I use that in relation to Jenna Griswold, and the excitement that she's brought to the office is failures and abuse and yelling and cussing. That's the kind of excitement I'd like to see out. So, yeah. But this is exciting to me, the fact that we're being hands-on and taking our future within our own responsibility, that is exciting to me, so. Thanks.
And they all have unique challenges for sure, and unique strengths, but they're very different.
Hey, Sean, come on in. Good to see you, buddy.
Good to see you.
Yes, I'm glad you came.
Why don't you join them there? And you can just observe.
No notice, so I'm just wandering down a dark hallway, I'm like, somebody's gonna stop me and say, oh, what's the password? Yeah, it's like, you got the password, then you
Set
can
the bell down.
The password is hand count.
So would you,
Yeah.
would this go down into the precincts in the?
Yes, and we're starting a revolution. Today's day one of this revolution, where we're actually going to create an entity which is prepared to compete in a free market of tabulation services against Dominion, against Clear Ballot. And the union of ballot counters will be like, yeah, we could do that for much less cost and much more accurate and much faster. And so we could compete against them. And of course, we need to change some laws to make hand counting legal again. So cross that hurdle, but we'll be ready. And we're going to charter groups in every county around the state to be prepared for that moment. And by a critical mass, we'll just overwhelm them. Yeah.
So you can observe.
Yes. 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 So in 2022, she had a law passed, which is Title I 56121B, which says, it used to say in two.
Hang on just a second.
I'll answer you in a second.
Oh, that one more.
Okay, so that law used to say the clerks may choose an electromechanical tabulation method for their counties. They may. In 2022, they changed it to the clerk shall, ordering them to use machines. Yeah, and so they brought it in as a convenience. It's like, you could do this if you wanted. It's easier, more expensive, takes longer, less accurate, all these things. Brought it in for convenience, and then ordered it after the fact. After most people adopted it, they ordered it.
Although they won't be taught.
No, if you're doing it for real, there's two different ways.
It's anti-competitive. We believe in capitalism here, and we should have the right to let the best method with the most merit win.
Were the machines voted in? I don't remember voting.
There's no vote. It was the legislature. In 2005, they were first introduced, and they created a framework to allow it as an option. And then in 2022, they took away the option and made it mandatory.
Where's Kathy? Here she is.
Yes. You can take the vaccine. Now you must take the vaccine.
Right, yeah.
Are we ready? I got Miss Timer here. Hands up. I want to see all your hands. And you guys have your markers ready? You ready to go? Hands up, don't shoot. Hands up, don't shoot. Of course. On your mark. Get set. Go.
Head count. All right.
All right.
4 seconds.
2, 3, 4, 8, 7, 6, 9, 10, 11.
Let's take a look.
1, 2, 3. Pretty good. 1, 8, 1, 2, 3, 6, 8, 8, 7, 9, 12. Oh, sorry. 11, 2, 3, 4 is 8. 1, 2, 12. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 1, 3, 5, excuse me, 1, 3, 6. 2, 3, 4, 3, 5, 6.
8, 10, 12,
2, 5,
1,
7,
6,
2,
2,
8,
3,
and 12.
4,
10,
8,
5, 12,
10, 12,
ballot 7,
1,
1,
2,
3, 4, 8, 10, 12, and 11.
1, 2,
Ballot 8,
3,
4,
8,
5,
12,
6, 5, 8, 10, 12.
8, 10,
Ballot 9,
12,
1, 2, 3,
1,
and 11.
2,
4,
3,
7,
8,
8,
10,
11.
12,
Are you involved in watching or can we talk?
We can talk.
1, 2,
So I had a question. I was thinking this morning, the most important thing to midterms is not the war, which is what my son and I were talking about yesterday. This is his big question. But save Act. And I did talk to you about Save Act the other day, but my question is, what do you think is the most important thing to get done between now and the election as far as the administration? Because, and of course, you're going to be biased because you're in that election integrity issue, but I'm just saying, would you agree that's the most important thing that we get done? Not the war, not anything else. The economy could be really important, but Save Act could be the most important. So what do you think?
Tricky. Getting out of the war would definitely help Republicans get elected. So if we could end that, I think that'd be a huge benefit. The SAVE Act will probably take us from a 5% chance of victory to a 55% chance of victory.
55.
55. So it gives us a majority percent
Got
chance.
a number behind
No,
it.
I'm talking about like the entire country, like having victory in that respect. Keeping the House, keeping the Senate, things like that. Now, Colorado is a different animal, so we'll have to get our own victory for ourselves. And I don't
You don't think
think
the Save Act will help at all?
that will help, but ultimately we have a different beast that's our local elections, and the way that relates to the federal government is unfortunately an inversion. So we need to make sure that we're focused on Colorado issues as much as possible, and our opponents are trying to focus on the federal issues and the war and everything like
totally,
that.
totally.
So
No,
I
I
think
get
we
that.
can break that.
I just wanted an opinion from someone who probably knows a lot more than me. I've been following the issues, but I don't know. I'm not an insider. So I'm your tired.
I told you about the integrity sandwich.
Okay.
Did I tell you about that? So the state's in the middle with no integrity for our elections. Above that, we have the federal government. Below that, we have our counties.
You have what?
Counties. Local counties.
Okay.
And so that's the integrity sandwich. Well, we're hopeful of action from above, from the federal government coming in and
Right.
helping our elections.
Right.
But we're not waiting for that. The only
Sure.
plan I trust is the plan I built and execute on. And so that's the ground level is talking to clerks, talking to commissioners, to helping them understand their own voter rolls and how that they can improve them and clean them up. And so giving them resources, and then we'll squish the state in between those two layers of integrity,
Right.
hopefully.
I love the sandwich idea. Love analogies. We're way behind in the counties. I don't know if you're familiar with Dr. Frank. You've been invited. Have you been to any of his lectures? I've been to 2 this year.
I've seen him at a couple of different events.
Okay, seen him, but not attended anything. So I just am curious. Okay. And do you have any opinion of him by any chance at all? Like, he's a scandal or whatever?
No, not at all.
Okay.
But I definitely have the team that I have that's working on voter rolls and working with the LE system has also been working with him and his database and his system. So we're trying to bring in a lot of different resources for Colorado, and he's got a lot that he can bring.
Good to hear.
And so I'm grateful for his support
Right.
and his
He's
attention
trying
on
to work
Colorado.
with counties. He's trying to work with people in the counties to go to the county
Yep,
commissioners.
we're using his
and say,
method,
here's
yeah.
the fraud. And then the county will say, oh, we had no idea. We want to fix this, hopefully, right? Or no, we don't care. But, that's kind of that's my understanding from what I've attended. And that's it. That's all I know, and I have no idea whether he's effective, really.
they can improve them from her based on the Dr. Frank method. And using the analysis my team has been doing of the voter rolls here in the state of Colorado through Ellie, we found a quarter of them have anomalies, issues that need to be addressed, either people who moved out of state or passed away, but they're still in the voter records. And so that needs to be
Quarter
cleared
of
up.
the ballots have
One quarter,
anomalies.
which is about 1 million.
1/4
Yeah.
of
And
Colorado's, this is estimated based on what we're doing.
from the audit we did, yeah.
Right. Yeah. Anyway, so here's the thing. I'm hoping for federal intervention, obviously, because the counties are still behind, probably. That's my guess. We're not going to accomplish enough by this election, and it's critical to get better integrity by this election. It's so critical. So I have no idea what's. Okay, so here's a question. The person you're talking about. Can I get her phone number so I can just say, hey, can you just 5 minutes tell me what's going on? Okay.
Yeah, let's get you on the
I
team.
would get plugged in. Yeah. And really, I really appreciate that.
And we got a Signal group chat and everything. So.
Yeah. So now, I want the what's your name?
Carol.
Carol. Okay. That, and then the other question I have is actually from somebody else, that they were wondering if you have like hit a ceiling as far as how much money you're going to be able to raise. No.
Yeah, just ramping up faster and faster and faster.
Good. So, how much you want to ask about? I've never done this. How much money you've raised?
Over 50 grand.
Okay.
So we've got a really good foundation, and my opponent's raised more money, but she's also spent a lot more money. So cash on hand isn't that much different from me.
Okay.
And going into the general election, she's lost a lot of support also from the Democrats who supported her opponent and won't support her because she's DSA backed, she's a socialist backed candidate.
So people are saying, even the Democrats are saying, you're too radical for us. We're not going to give it to you.
Yeah, they support all the money in the primary went to her opponent, and that opponent lost somehow. And so that money was wasted, and Amanda fought hard and won, good for her, but she spent all her resources, and there's nothing left, and then she's not going to be able to raise more. Yeah, about between 50 and 60 bucks. So yeah, I can receive up to 1,450, but most of those don't. Yeah, and I do get a lot of max donations. But supporting me, and I've got a lot more donations than my opponent also, which is a huge signal that I am the people's candidate, where she is the dark interest money. Like she was the executive director of a nonprofit called Common Cause, which George Soros backed and supported. So that's her MO, is to undermine our elections and lower the standards.
So anyway, yeah, DAs funded by him in Colorado to not prosecute crime. That's the only thing.
Including election crimes.
Even election crimes, right. This state is a tyranny. Okay, this is where we're at. You are going upstream against so much. It's amazing. Okay, so I will write you a check today.
Thank you.
Yeah, it'll be for $100. And honestly, I am not following you yet, so I'm going to do that. And once I get a better handle on things, maybe I'll get more money.
Thank you.
Because I want to encourage you to keep doing what you're doing. I think you probably did a great job. I think I saw something online. In your website. So I found this. And a nice explanation of what you're doing. I haven't even read it, I scanned it. I was like, okay, wow, this is great. Nice explanation. You had it online as opposed to, nope, we forgot to put it online. You know what I mean?
I got a great team. They're really backing me up well.
Fantastic. It's fantastic. And your thing last night was on too. So you're doing a great job. Love red hair, flaming red.
Red Flame of Liberty.
Red Flame of Liberty. I think that's kind of, well, there's your sense of humor. You know,
Franklin said that the flame of liberty, once ignited, spreads rapidly.
Oh.
And what I'm trying to embody in this campaign. Not on my website. It's a good idea. Well, the fire analogy isn't doing well in Colorado right now.
There's actually a really catchy motto that you've got there. I might just do this. Look at your website and tell you if there's anything else I see. Errors?
Yeah, I would appreciate any kind of support.
Advice? I mean, I'm anything from an editor to a PR person kind of thing.
It's funny to say a joke about being boring, but that can't be my major position.
I would like it to change.
Okay.
I'm just saying because negative words have an impact.
Sure.
You know, you're joking. People don't get anything out of it. They don't. They're not laughing. They're not probably, and because these people are dead serious. So they want to see action, and that's going to get them excited. Okay? If you do something there, you let people know online, you know, on your website, Facebook, anything to accomplish. I went to 10 people this week. I got $1,000. Whatever is exciting to you, let us know so we get excited with you. That's the main thing. And we don't even care what they're doing. They're going to fall. They're going to fall. It sounds like they're going to fall. So we just need to get fired up. In fact, maybe if you even say stuff like, this is, you know, they're going to fall and here's some reasons why. Then we can get excited. You know what I mean? Anything you can think of that will excite us in the face. Yeah, I'll take a look and see if I can say anything. I'm just retired freelance writer with some PR background. That's really cool. Plus a teacher. I actually teach 6 kids in the schools today. That's massive.
Yeah. No, I want to get more kids here. We need to do that next time.
Great. That'd be great. Yeah.
They'll outcount us.
You might actually even go in, take your opponent, and say, hey, let's go talk to the charter schools. You and I both go associate with a bunch of charter schools. I mean, it's just a thought. And then you get all the teachers fired up. They're going, are you going to vote for that guy? You know, who knows? Who knows? So we just need to think out of the box. And I would love to free our children. That's how I look at it. They are captives in our schools. It's our parents. I'm a taxpayer. I don't care. I don't have any grandkids. Let me in your school. Let me see what's going on. I will ring the bell. I will shut, you know, but they don't let us in. Even if you're a parent, you can make your message. So it's kind of really? These are my children. You must let me in. Oh, it's my money. You must let me in. No. So apparently there's a lot, you know, there's a lot of people taking their kids out of school.
Huge amount.
Huge amount of that. So I read the articles about it in the leftist press, and they never mention our unhappiness with them. It's always other excuses, like it must be this, and this reason. It has nothing
The
to do
evil
with them.
homeschoolers.
Yeah, whatever it is. Yeah, whatever, you know, so it's just like, but I'm pretty sure it's what happened during COVID and people are catching on and more of them are going, yeah. Keep asking your kids every single time, what are they talking about that's political? What activist thing do they want to participate in? You tell them immediately. That's what has to happen in our schools, and that will get more parents fired up. More people leaving those schools. Colorado, you know, is the one state that has lost the most students. Wouldn't that be great?
They're bragging about some high standards of achievement in that space. It's like, are you kidding me? The schools are empty.
Exactly. Well, and our achievement level is at the bottom. So, yeah.
Gotta go, man. Good seeing you.
Thanks for counting with us today.
Are you gonna do it in Larimer County?
I'm trying to get it
I'll
everywhere.
probably go up again. I need to see it a couple times, but anyway.
Thanks for coming and participating. And I'm sorry about that post. We'll have it.
Oh, yeah. It's,
Kinda lost my
I don't
mind.
take offense to it, but I see a lot of that.
Thanks for holding me accountable. Thanks. Appreciate it.
It is what, I'm trying to help big guys. Don't do that. That does not. We're trying to win.
That thing.
We gotta get you in.
Yeah.
He's quite a motivator.
Ready.
Do whatever.
Now.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes.
I just wanted to tell you, I listened to a podcast of a guy that lost his job in Cherry Creek schools about 2 years ago, and he's fighting his job because it's a civil rights issue. They asked him to identify himself, and he said, I believe, if I recall correctly, I'm America first, and he lost his job. So now he's fighting. Boy, he is not someone to mess with, so I have a feeling he's going to win.
Good.
My guess.
You got to push back.
We may have to go to the U.S. Supreme Court because ours is corrupt, but that's where I'm at. It was 2 hours with KNUS with Peter Boyle's excellent questions from Peter. If you ever want, I can probably send it to you. But I'm just saying, there's people that are fighting back. There's even teachers. That's what we need. Dean. This guy's a dean of a school that was fired just for saying something they didn't like, and they thought they could get away with it, I guess. You know? So, you know, Cherry Creek schools used to be the best school, or one of the best schools in the country, or in the state. People with a lot of money can afford
They're being nice.
Cherry Creek, but they're messing up. So that's also exciting, if you can say, you know what I mean. So UVSD, one of the most radical, I'm in UVSD, one of the most radical school districts in the country. I fought against them in 2005 because they were going to put K through 12 sex ed curriculum and totally revamp it, you know, in favor of this stuff. Indoctrinate kids K through 12. They were vying with Seattle. Like, which of us can be the most radical here? You know, I mean, this is their fun game, right? So, I mean, I just catch on to these things. For some reason, I hear what's going on. Oh my God. So I led a bunch of parents again, and I lost. Okay? In the school district, I lost. Because they call out their truth, P-flag, everybody else is, we have to have this.
The unions.
Yeah, everybody is in favor of it. So I actually had a state senator at the time, and he said, well, let's try to fix something in the legislature. So we need to make this optional and require an opt-out. Well, we went to the committee, and he spoke for us, and we had our own witnesses, you know, from our district. And then he had to change to get it passed. Yes, so that's basically what we got passed, these 2 things. And it was great for a while. I don't know how long it's been enforced. It seemed like there's probably no teeth. Now they don't care, you know. But it was a great idea. And because I don't have kids in the school district, I have no idea how well it was enforced, quite frankly. And I didn't hold them. But I thought we had to get it there, you know. Yeah, so at least, you know, one place we had a law split in the legislature. We had
Okay, we did get some.
there was no other district having a problem with this person, but we still got it passed. That's huge. One district, it's like the tail wagging the dog, you know?
Yep.
And we said, we're going to try this anyways, and we got it through the committee, and then they got it passed. And they got it signed. I mean, it's incredible. This is 2005. So, yeah. But now that you know that they have completely revamped the entire curriculum at the state level on sex ed, you know that, right? Okay. And that is against our Constitution as far as I know. I'm not a lawyer, but it's state control, it's local control in every school district for curriculum. Hands off in our curriculum. Nope, state went ahead and basically dictated what your curriculum is going to look like on this subject. You understand? And there's so much like that.
It sounds like the machine elections, right? It's mandated from above.
They just mandate it. They don't care. And if you take them to court, of course, they've got the Colorado Supreme Court to fight for them, right? They're corrupt. So it has to go to the U.S. Supreme Court. I mean, that's just what I'm seeing, right? PKC, stuff like that. That's good. So, anyway, I'm just keep praying. Hopefully you'll win. Hopefully you'll win. Wouldn't that be
I'm so
I'm
proud
ready.
of you. 32 years old. And you're great. Speaker, oh my gosh, amazing. You got a handle on all this stuff. I have no idea. So,
I'm learning a lot today too.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is my first 10-count election.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, I love your hair. I love that you have this enthusiasm. That's just, can I give you one tip on appearance?
Sure.
I did this the other day, and I think I may have not made this person happy, but it's like, I'm not very good at telling people what they need to do. But here's the thing. Yeah, just give me some grace. Okay, come over here, sir. I don't want to do this in front of
Turn off the lights.
Right, exactly. Yeah, so these are the voter forms. This is an old one. You don't have it yet, but this is what they'll be. WP. 3, 4, 5, and 7, 9, and they just identify them. We don't do city level. We do state level, and then we do a smattering of 8 state, 10, 11, and then all of the. No,
So you might do.
Three, 5, 6, 8, 10. So when we 6, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 11.
Okay, did you guys match?
Oh, you gave me this, yeah, give me this, one. It doesn't have to have none of it.
And you did the B.
8, 9, 2, 3, 5, 7, 10, 11. I think we've got it. 7, 10. And I think you know, a lot of reading. 8, 9, regardless of what of which one we were candidates. To some degree, I don't know how much he carries, but some. It's possible. And it's
sort of at the bottom, and you've got so much going on. Liberty First! I love it. I think it's great. Well, if you-
Well, I think from the,
I have the whole region of Northern Colorado.
everything's so simple.
I ended up in it when I heard down to the pasture. So you have to read this sometimes.
Okay, so we're talking about ballot now.
Oh, okay. Start with the front, go to the back, or whatever you want to do.
One half hour has passed. All right. 1/2 hour has passed.
Five on 11. Blank on 12. Blank on 13.
Okay.
6 on 14.
8,
5 and 6.
10, 12.
It was the same mistake. I thought that was an 11.
This is exciting.
Okay, we're on ballot 20.
Undervote. 1 and 6. 7, 9, 11. Ballot 21. 3, 4, 5, 8, 10, 12.
So now you guys are in agreement.
Ballot 22. 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, 12. Ballot 23. 1, 2, 3, 7, 9, 12. Ballot 24. 3, 5, 6, 7, 9, 11. Ballot 25. 1, 2, 6, 7, 10, 11.
Okay, let's get back together here a second. Because she's finishing here. So we've got some.
I think you guys should do the Italian thing.
Yeah.
Are you having fun so far? You having fun so far?
Absolutely.
Good.
So this down here then is total 75 down there, yes? Okay, 75. Okay, then over here, this, then we're, okay, then we've got, you got our numbers?
So then we added 16, 13, and 19
Uh-huh,
to
on
come up
yes
with
votes.
48 on the yes votes.
48 on yes votes, let's see, where is that? Okay. And
And
then number of no votes?
27.
9, 12, and 6 is 27.
Okay, and then add 48 and 27, is that 75?
48, 27,
Mm-hmm. Good.
75. You got it.
Got it, all right.
Good job, team.
Do it again.
Okay, these go with this batch.
This is batch.
How many
4.
batches have you done?
3.
3 so far? One more to go?
We're 1 to go.
Great work.
All righty. Here's the new tally sheets.
You want to tally now?
No. That's too difficult for me.
We're getting the hang of this now, Phoebe.
All right, on to batch
They've done
4.
3 batches, and we've only been counting for 34 minutes.
Wow. We're ahead of schedule at this table. Pressure's on, guys. Who can win?
Ready? Now batch 4.
Hey, Mary.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you?
2, 3, 6,
That's some complexity. Also,
7, 10, 12. So anyway.
Sharon, yes, I
1,
do.
2,
You can help
3,
yourself to something to eat. The tuna sandwiches are awesome.
that would be an overvote. So then I get
Tuna sandwiches.
go back and not,
Where's the lady?
that one won't count.
Scroll around that corner to your right. I love it.
Special shout out to the tuna sandwiches with oat nut bread.
we're very innovative, so. I'm gonna go that way.
Wait, you're to go.
That's a great sandwich.
Because I was trying to that last
I think it should just go just in the order.
Question.
On overvotes, you just throw it out, or do you
Like
show
just
an
in the blue
overvote?
column.
How do you do that?
Would we go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1 overvote, or would you just?
Well,
Put
Because
it
you
in the
can't
overvote
pick which
column.
one.
you
can
need to mark all 4 of them on there, and then mark that it's overvote, and then take the red pen and mark through that whole line, because none of those 4 can count now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so you
Yeah.
gotta put the 4 down
That
because you
makes
can't
sense.
choose.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
So then, yeah.
The whole
If
entire
it's an undervote, then two of the 3 would still need to get the credit, but an overvote, now we can't know.
Don't know which one is right.
And
Yeah.
they don't get a 4th pick. So
But do we still get to vote on the ballots?
Still finish.
the ballot issues, those are still counted. It's only that one question that they're disqualified. Did I get that right?
Good.
Like,
All right, good.
Okay, so now we've got 8, 9, and 11 on that same line.
I'm glad we
We
got
can count them though, right?
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got a few tricky ballots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they had an overvote as well. So.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Now, 3, 4, and 100.
And 15, and 31, and you're on the nose.
So,
I mean, it says column 11. It says 8, 10, and 11. This is 11.
Oh, that's a mistake. It's a mistake. This should be 12. This should be 12. That's a mistake.
Hey, Peg?
Well, but these are check marks. Okay.
Wondering about a mistake on the tally sheet.
11 and 7.
23.
Oh, thank you, I'll change that. Thank you. Maybe circle it and put it in there.
What is it? What's wrong?
Okay, so
So what would we do
You
with
guys
this?
would decide among yourselves. What do you think?
You're the judges.
Okay, so in this case,
No, you're the judges there.
okay.
So what would you say? I would say they didn't really want that person. They started to, but they kind of messed it up because it's totally different. Obviously, those two they want.
And all of
And
them are
these they
check
want.
marks throughout.
What do you guys think?
Well, I would have counted it because on some of mine, I did them different too. Instead of coloring them all, I did it and it wasn't very clear, so I did it twice. So I just figured they've tried to mark that box. I don't know, Charlie.
Counted it?
I would have counted it, just because it's in the bubble, the whole time, in the bubble.
How many of you are for counting it? How many of you are against counting it? All right, three to one.
Okay, all right, we count it.
Okay.
Count it.
Good job, team.
And that's sheet number 3, wasn't it?
Correct.
Of course, shout out to the sugar-free brownies, getting on the sugar-free part of that. These look delicious. We should enter these in the state fair. That's going to be a blue ribbon, maybe even a purple championship ribbon brownie right there.
1, 3, 7, 10, 12.
Ballot 3. 1, 4, 5, 7, 9, 11.
Secretary of State. And now we got governors and senators involved, so if you want to be on the panel,
I do.
Ballot number 4.
you on the call.
Okay, let me give you my card.
1, 5, 6,
One loves Secretary of State.
7,
I
9,
look forward to joining. Thank you.
11. Ballot number 5. 3, 5, 6, 7, 9, 11. Ballot number 6. 2, 3, 4, 7, 9, 11. Ballot number 7. 2, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. Ballot number 8.
Is this your last batch? Third batch? Okay, excellent.
We got 3, 4, 5.
Completely. Now I am. Okay. Okay. Number 1. 1, 2, 3, 7.
How can I help you?
You're the judge.
What would that?
So, it's not a technical question, but a question, a judgment. I kind of want to leave it to you guys to decide. I don't want to tell you what to do because you are the judges.
Okay, let's vote on it.
So if we decided that they voted for 2 and it wasn't right,
That's an overvote.
that would be 1 overvote.
Yeah, and so you would mark both yes and no, and then you would mark the overvote section, and then you would not count the yes or no towards the total for that issue.
Okay. Okay. All right. So, what do we decide?
But
we
see,
wanna
it
do?
would be much easier if we go ahead and say, all right, we'll go ahead and vote for 8 and think he crossed out, he didn't mean to vote for 9. Then there's no question on
Okay. I'm
having an
inclined
overvote.
to call it an overvote.
9 and 11. You want to call it an overvote?
Well, that's why we need a team of 5.
To break I'll be a tiebreaker if you need it. But.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Can I see it? Yeah.
Yeah, we're starting to hit a question on almost every sheet on this one.
Yeah, this one's a tough one.
Yeah.
You guys busted through the first three batches real
Don't
fast.
stop them, you guys, don't stop them.
Yeah.
Don't hold them up.
Mark, that was wrong.
So we cross it out.
What do you
Okay.
think? Who's for overvote? 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so you mark the yes and the no, 9 and 10, and then we put overvote.
They had 2 judgment decisions, and both times it was 3 to 1.
You said
Yeah,
an
this is
overvote, but you
ballot
don't
6.
count either of them, right?
No, he said you mark them both,
Mark them both
and then,
and then put a red line through them
red line
so
through
you don't count them when you come down.
9 and 10.
Because you're making a cast vote record, you want every mark that was on the ballot to go
So
to the
one
cast vote
overvote,
record.
and then mark it in red.
Put a
Cross,
red line
cross
right there,
9
those
and 10
two.
out with the red pen.
Yep.
Okay,
Very cool.
and then 12.
Boy, that sure slowed us down, that one question.
Yeah.
You're still in the lead. You can still win it. So
Okay.
keep going.
All right.
I think they're.
1, 2, 3, 8, 9,
4, 5, 7, 10, 12. Ballot 22.
So, ballot number 12, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 11.
Thanks everybody for joining the live stream. And some real Ballot County happening here.
There was another church over that corner. Check in 10. Yeah, count vote 10.
Okay.
Because this one is clearly different, checked out, and these are all check marks that
Okay.
match. Okay, so running through ballot 9 one more time. 2, 3, 4, 8, 10, 11.
Okay.
10. Okay, 2, 3, 5, 8, 9, 11. 2, 3,
9, 11.
8, 10, 12.
Ballot number 15.
2, 4,
2,
6,
3, 5, 7, 9, 11.
2, 4, 6,
Ballot 16.
7,
1,
10,
2, 4, 7,
Ballot
9,
21.
11.
3, 4,
2, 3, 4,
8,
7,
Ballot
9,
17.
12.
4, 5,
2,
6,
Ballot 22.
10,
3, 4, 5.
10,
Hold on one second.
Okay.
2,
I've got it online.
7,
Put it up there.
9,
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so we're on ballot 22.
Mm-hmm.
3, 4,
Ballot
5,
19.
8,
1,
10,
2,
12.
6, 7,
Okay.
9, 11.
Ballot 23. 1, 2, 4, 7, 9, 11.
8, 9, 11.
Ballot 24. 2, 3, 5,
8,
7, 10, 11. 3, 4, 5. No.
21,
Ballot 25.
3,
2,
4,
4,
5,
6,
7,
8,
9,
10,
11.
And I thought it was
2, 3,
Yeah.
4, 5.
We need to say
For
ballot.
some whatever, okay.
Say ballot.
Okay, so we got 3, 4, 5, and then what?
And then 7, 9, 11.
Okay, ballot 21.
1, 2, 6.
7, 9, 11.
1, 3, 5,
Ballot 24.
7,
1,
10,
2, 5, 8, 10, 12.
1, 2, 3, 8,
Ballot 25.
11.
3, 4, 5,
2,
8,
3,
10,
4,
12.
8, 10, 11. Okay.
Oh my goodness, another one?
3, 4, 5.
And an undervote.
No, 3, 4, 5.
You crossed the.
It's a tough one because it's not crossed out, but it is a different mark.
It's a different mark, but
It's a
it's
totally
still
different mark.
3 votes, so I would just go ahead and count them.
I would too.
Yeah.
Well, it's not crossed out anyway.
just a
Zeros are
different mark.
acceptable. Maybe you started this way and then just decided to do check marks instead. Since nothing's crossed out,
Yeah,
I think we
let's
can
just
all agree on that.
Call it, yeah.
Okay, so starting with ballot number 24.
Unanimous decision on that one.
3, 4, 5, 7, 10, 11.
Awesome.
Last one.
Last one.
1, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11.
Oh. 4, guys. Good job.
So we're good, because we crossed number 2 off, we're gonna be off a number, right?
Should we just come over here? I just knocked that.
You're fine, no worries. Can I get the star of the show here today on camera? Hello, puppy. Do you have anything you'd like to say about hand counting ballots? Yes.
Speak. You want to speak? You can speak.
Restores a lot of the trust in the election. You have something to say? You got some opinions to share. Your beautiful, beautiful doggo. Oh, wow. Wow. Yes, you made my day. You are the star of the show today. We're hand counting to protect your rights. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Thank you, James.
Next year, vote for Diane Christ. Not up for election this time, but next year, Longmont, vote for Diane Christ.
Two-thirds of the same.
8, 16, 16, 13, 20, and 9.
Uh-oh, she got 10 and 8.
And I had one under one. And we do have the one under. And one over. So it's 5 and 6 again.
5 and 6 again, we need to go back through? Okay.
Okay, so 5 was the no count on 2, and the 6 was the over vote because it was 9 and 10.
Do you want me to run through them
5
again?
and 6, yeah. you
Okay,
just look
starting
at-
with 1.
Just, 5 and 6 are the things that I think they
Again,
vary.
more? Okay, so ballot number 1.
It's intimidating.
Okay,
to
so
look at
where
it first,
does,
but it's really-
Which batch is this?
this batch number
Batch 4. All right, well, we've got 2 different teams who are on batch 4 right now. At the end of their tally sheet, totaling it up right here. 2 different teams. So We're gonna see which one wins.
Okay, so ballot number 1 is 6. 2 is 0. 3 is the undervote.
But we still count. We still make a mark in 6.
Well, in this case, we decided not to count, right?
We got 2 teams about to finish.
Okay. All right.
Right. But we were gonna go ahead and mark it, counted it, and then
It's gonna be this team first or this team. Who's gonna finish counting first? And you can see Karen with the free boulder hat. She is on one of the teams here that's going to be winning, possibly. So she might get 2 hats today if this team wins.
Okay.
This team is going back and verifying. They had some discrepancies that they're
5
checking.
and 6. 0 on 6. 0.
I had under, yeah, I had number 2 and number 4.
Correct. It is under. It's only 2 and, yeah. So 1 and 4.
Add all these.
They're just adding up the final, then they're going to compare their tally sheets. If it matches, we'll have a winner. The other team is re-adjudicating their pile, so you guys might have the lead.
1, 3, 6. Just cross that out, and then 1, 6. Correct.
Make an adjustment, fixing the tally sheet.
Ballot 9.
Let's check on these other 2 teams.
Okay.
They're finishing up their 3rd batch. And starting batch number 4 over here at this table. Getting the total numbers and comparing.
5 on 21.
Strong balance is really important.
0, 3, 5 on 24. 5 and 6.
How close are we at this table?
I have 9 and 9. And it went over.
They're recounting after making the adjustments and checking the batch. Well, they're about to sign. I think if they sign before the other team, then we'll have winners over here.
Yep. I think you sign there.
You got 1 signature. Once we got the 2nd signature, this group will be done. Oh yes, this is just the tally sheets. There is 1 more sheet that needs to add together the 4 different batches. So this is the end of batch 4. One more step. I think they're the closest though, so let's see if they can add up their 4 sheets before the other team. Over here, we're just double checking once again, and then batch 4 will be done. You guys are making good time.
We are.
This group is catching up on batch 4. Right at about the same spot, this group on batch 4. Yes. So you want to tally the tally sheets in the same way that you tally the ballots. They're tallying the tallies. So you'll want to, unfortunately, you'll want to start over. You'll want to start over so that you can have the duplication. Okay. Verifying that batch number 4.
63, 74. Unless I messed up.
Yeah, we're on.
And then these two votes.
15. 16. 7 is 22. 8 is 3. 21.
Yeah, we have 25 ballots. Yeah. And we had clearly had 25 ballots.
This group's about to be done with batch number 4. Group A is not far behind. Almost done with batch 4. Tallying batch 3. After batch 4, they'll compare the tally of the tallies. Catching up? They start tallying the tally? Not yet.
Well, good. Start over another one. We're missing 2. Missing 2.
See if you can figure out where that is.
I think number 2 is coming in. I think number 2 is in.
Okay, so number 2 is the one that has 4. And we crossed it.
See, there's 3 right there.
Yeah. That's correct. Because none of them count. So because there'd be a 3 votes there and none can count,
We're at the end of batch number 4. Totaling up batch number 4 here.
Because like, on this one, okay, we have a possible 3 votes. Because there's 4, it's all worked out totally. So that means.
Totaling the columns up.
Does that make sense? I think we just, so 3
The discrepancy on batch 4.
So that one would be crossed out.
Held up on there still.
Okay, so that would be.
They must have got a tricky batch.
On number 2.
Luck of the draw.
And they need to prove to us that they actually are performing what they are claiming to do, which is accurate tax.
We are at the end of batch 4. Good job, guys. After that's tally, they'll tally the tallies. Right behind them.
SKW 22-153 gave all the authority to the Secretary of State, and that reversed at least since 1910 election law. But I did research up before then.
This would be 8 then, because, oh no. No. Yeah, no. 8, 9, 11. 3 over votes. And then this one, let me look at number 6. Ballot number 25 is 2, 3, 4. Okay, number 6 was an undervote, because there was only 2. 2 and 4.
I just put her over. Yes. She's still working for us. Absolutely.
Well, we changed it.
Yeah. And then number 6, we have 1 undervote.
Oh, okay, so
So that's 4 undervotes.
legalizing that stuff.
So we got 8, 16.
I do not want to go on a limb. I agree with you.
They're checking to make sure the tally of the tallies matches across. And yes, there are electronic devices being used here. We have calculators that are being employed, but we are, yes, it is redundant. Yes, we could use an abacus, but regardless, it is redundant. We are using 2 different devices for that purpose, and they still have to check out at the end of the day.
City council on their own rules, but she was running.
I do support abacus.
6 years. She's a Democrat, but they.
Honestly, these machines are scary though. My car drove me to the wrong location to try to prevent me from hand counting today. So it drove me to the headquarters instead. So it was trying to stop our event. Yeah.
Wrong street.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then we're gonna do the no votes. Yeah, so number yes votes is 7.
There's a discrepancy on batch 3, issue number, line number 3.
That's what 2 in here. Three is 13.
So one person had 13, one person had 14. So we're going to replace the 13 with the 14, make sure both tallies of the tally match. All right, making the correction. Yes, there is human error, but we account for it and we correct for it. Automatic catching.
At these,
Call 10 weeks 35. You have 13 and 18 official years.
All right, looks like this table over here is signing off on batch number 4. They're going to start tabulate the tally sheets. We have another discrepancy on batch 1, line item 10.
We heard so many other people talk.
Brain training because of this
Yeah, I'm just using myself as tally one.
These are somewhat similar.
I feel like we're supposed to fill this out before we do that. I don't know what
So I don't know, I don't know what all this is.
it gets. I don't know what this thing is. Are you guys doing this part?
He's got the final adding
Thanks.
sheet right here.
Okay, so what are we reading?
I'm not really sure.
That's for totals for each
43?
So total, the first aggregation sheet, so the choice total row would be there. Directly on the gray numbers.
I
Okay,
think we
so-
only need to do one line.
Well, we got 3 separate candidates, so. Okay, now, and I guess
Well,
I don't know.
we only have 6 candidates, so if we
Right,
just read.
but I'm just wondering what A, B, and C mean.
Now we gotta do.
Choice total. Does anybody know how to do this part?
Peg, you want to tell us what we're doing with this thing?
The final aggregation.
Also, what were we supposed to do here?
Oh, I should get rid of that. That was for something else.
So,
So
we just
then
start
what we're doing?
Just put it across the 8?
just put it on here, and then you figure out the percentage. And I tried to make it easy to figure out the percentage.
But we only use the one line, right?
You only use the one line.
So we just put
Put your choice total, and she will
Choice
read
total's
off,
on the top?
read
Yeah.
on this line, just like you've been doing with
Okay.
the
43?
shadows.
45?
40, wait,
50?
Wait,
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 start
wait.
over, please.
I'm not ready.
So column one is, column one.
Yeah.
Ready, Rick?
Now ready.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Starting here, column 1, 43, column 2, 45, column 3, 50, column 4, 52, column 5, 53, column 6, 44, undervote 7, overvote 2, question 1, 757, 841, undervote 1, overvote 1, question 2, 9 is 59, 40, 1, under 11, 61, 37, undervote 1, overvote 1.
Okay, A, record the results of dividing the choice totals by the total number of ballots cast. So you look at your cast vote record, your cast vote record, how many ballots were cast. You've done that?
100.
100, okay, put 100 up. And then divide each of these by 100.
100 in each of these grade levels.
I like that math.
And then multiply times 100 and you'll get the percentage rate. So what you're doing now is
Choice totals with total.
So since it's 100, it's going to be really easy to do.
Okay, so this is where the A goes in, got it.
Right.
5 is 4 votes.
This should be easy.
I'm doing my math, that's why I went to art school.
If only we had voting machines.
Well, now hold it. If you have 3 candidates, right, you're not going to have 100 for each one of the 3 candidates, because the 100 is split among all 6 of the candidates. Does that make sense?
So, top 3 win. Yeah.
9 got 21. 10 got 4.
Let's check on the other stations.
11 got 19. 12 got 6. No over.
Tallying the tallies. Right behind them. Good work, guys.
That's 2.
You have 3 candidates.
Candidate 1 is 4. 0, 0.
Okay, and now are we adding down and then across?
They just finished tabulating their batches as well.
Just down.
You guys are making great progress. You caught up with past the last team.
4 got 15.
Oh, I see what you're doing.
5 got 11.
Let's check over here. Looks like they're tallying up their tally sheets too. Everybody's on that last stage.
So
do they need to total that, or are we just going to continue with?
Let's total after 9 is 13. 14.
Putting in the final percentages here at this table.
11 is 19. 12 is 6. No under or over.
Hey.
Batch 4. Okay. Number 1 is 8.
Oh, this is necessary to say the number.
Number 2 got 16.
So what you're doing now is figuring
5 is 9. 6 is 9. 4.
300.
0 over. 7 is
They got 43% out of the 300% that they're possible.
no under or over.
Couldn't.
9 is 7. 10 is 7.
Because if they're
No
100
under.
ballots,
1 vote.
and we have 6 candidates,
11 is 15.
there are going to be 300 potential votes that can be counted.
No under or over.
Because you got 3 for each ballot.
So.
Okay.
The ballots cast for candidate should be 300.
All right,
So it
let's
would
go
be
ahead and do
43
that. These are
out of
percentages.
300.
Wow. How did you do that? I couldn't do that.
Doesn't matter for finding the number of,
But these it doesn't matter because
Right.
there's only one question. So those percentages are all gonna be, proper.
Anyway, it doesn't matter for how many are, who's going to win here. Anyway, I think you're right.
Where's Peg? Oh, wait till she gets Peg.
It was, but then you had 3 votes per ballot.
That's the percentage per 100 ballots.
No. Yeah.
So that kind of is that percentage of one ballot.
Each ballot, you're gonna cast 3 votes per ballot for the candidates. So with 100 ballots, you're gonna have 300 votes cast total. So for a single candidate, it's gonna be 43 out of 300. Does that make sense?
What you're trying to figure out is the percentage of 100 that each candidate got, but I guess you're right.
You said 287 approximately. Well, with the overvotes, each one of the overvotes accounts for 3 votes that are reduced from that. So you've got 2, so that equals 6. And you got the 7, so 7 plus 6 equals a total of 13, plus the 287 equals your 300.
So what the question is are we trying to figure out?
Should have 0.33% for each candidate vote.
Yeah, I think to get back to the point.
Because they're all going to be the same thing.
Yeah. In terms of if we've got an overvote or an undervote, it's not actually a cast. I wouldn't call it a cast ballot. In other words, the number of potential votes a candidate could get, eliminating the over and unders, should be the 287. Do we agree on that?
No,
Yeah.
I think that what we're doing is we're counting the votes cast on each ballot. You don't go back when you're having a big election, you don't say, well, they only voted here, this many people voted yes or no. So we have to figure the total by that number.
I mean, that's the
You
key
say
differential.
there were 100 ballots cast, this person got 25% of those.
Okay, so you'd use the 300, not the 287.
Yes.
Okay.
And 287 plus 7 plus 2 times 6 equals the 300. So we do have everything accounted for if we look at the overvotes as disqualifying 3 each.
So would you total, I mean, for future reference, I've got everything going into 100%. But there are 3 possible candidates. So how would you do that for the figuring of the percentage of the vote? I mean, the percentage of the vote would be the
divided by
100.
3. Yeah, so
The 100, right?
for example, the number 2 got 45, they would have 15% of the vote.
15?
Yeah. So 45 divided by 3.
Why divided by 3?
300 votes.
Okay. So instead of figuring the percentage of 100% of the vote, you would say you're figuring 100% of 300? 100% would be 300 votes, 300
Yeah.
possible votes.
So with the ballot issues, we divide by 100. With those, we divide by 300 to get a percentage. But ultimately, it's just the top 3 that cross the line.
Right.
Percentage is not incredibly irrelevant with that. But,
Okay. So are you guys
So
done?
you calculate, so
Remember,
which
I
3
don't have my
candidates,
ranking yet because.
yeah, which 3 got the top
we agreed.
number?
how
I
the reg
agree with what
works?
you got there, that's what I would do.
Okay,
Okay.
so we haven't said anything.
So do you have ranked choice voting here?
Not quite.
No.
Thank goodness. Just
Why are they
top
voting
three.
for three?
Top three.
There's 3 open seats and 6 candidates. So you want the top 3 vote getters.
Ranked choice voting would apply in
Right,
when you
so
only have
this
one
would be-
candidate.
But most of the races, like this year, are one vote per race.
Yeah, in November.
This would be like a city council or something.
Exactly.
There's 3.
This is actually modeled off of a real election that took place on a municipal level for three city council seats.
Gotcha.
So,
Okay, okay. Before Collins has ranked choice voting. It's awful, but they do.
we need to get rid of that.
Every
Yes.
place that I've seen that's used it,
Oh, it's terrible.
it fails to pass 3 election cycles. They get rid of it.
It sounds good to
I
people who
mean,
don't
I don't know that's
better.
actually factual, but,
But it's hard to get rid of.
oh yeah,
So,
yeah.
yeah.
No spoil?
And it essentially mandates the use of machines, and then you've got everything else that's a problem.
Of course. It would be very difficult to hand count a ranked choice vote. I don't know. It would not be possible.
And the key thing is you don't get a majority decision. It's a plurality. Okay, now the problem, okay,
You're watching it.
Yeah.
so if I'm looking at this properly,
Okay, so those numbers go up here.
we take
Okay, so the 3 amounts.
this amount, this amount, and this amount, and we'd apply it against what percentage was that of 300 votes, right?
I don't know.
But
I think he has the main point is the percentage doesn't actually matter, the ranking matters. I don't know if it's important to figure out, well, people like to hear the percentage.
Well, see, and I'm completely,
It's the
without
kind of
any
thing I
basis
need-
for any
I
opinion.
need to go for a walk and think out.
Well, I guess I was wrong. It would be divided by 600. I don't know if that helps. I think. Or is that possible? I don't know.
No,
I need to think on it.
There are only 3, there's a total
Of 300
of
possible
300
votes.
possible votes.
Okay.
So of the 300 possible votes, what percentage of the 300 did they get? So this person got 53 of the 300. This one got 52 of the 300. And he got 50 of the 300. So now if we take those combined, we've got 155 votes the winners actually got out of the total ballots cast. We had 13 that were either under or over votes, so they weren't counting at all. And then the other candidates made up the balance. Okay.
The point is, all this adds up to
Yeah.
Now, how we record it or how we calculate it, I don't know.
what you're talking about is, these numbers add up to 300.
You should.
So we have to add all these numbers up. 57.
All those are between 15 and 20%, which checks out.
You gotta remember that an undervote is gonna count 3 times.
Yes. So that too is really
Oh, yeah, 'cause that
a 6.
actually multiplied it by,
So if you take all of these,
multiplied it by the ideal vote.
if we multiply these by 3, we do it, everything else added up.
300.
This should be 300, in different percentage.
But it's still saying ballots, not votes.
Yeah, okay. So we would do ballots, and you have 3 votes per ballot, so the total votes would be 200 plus 5.
You say votes under here.
I don't want to do all that. All I want
how
to
we
do is
record it is the echo on this piece of paper.
But it does make me feel good that somebody thought through all these to add up together. So did we get this?
Okay, so what it means is that our A here needs to be
Yeah. A and therefore B. But it doesn't really matter because.
Yeah, what's going on?
Do we total these? Do we total the candidates first and then question 1, 2, 3, or do we total all of those and then divide them? See, record results dividing total by the numbers cast. Multiply the number in row A by 100.
Okay, so the total number of ballots cast is 100.
Correct.
And so you could put that here. 100.
Okay.
And so 47 divided by 100 equals 0.47. And then you multiply that by 100 to get your percentage. But here we're actually not as concerned with percentage. We're more concerned with the rank or who gets the most here. So 1 second, let me just look over here. I'm going to cheat a little bit.
If he decides he's willing to say it, if you're good.
Yeah, no problem.
Nomenclature is tough sometimes.
Yeah, so this would be 0.47, and you multiply it by 100 again, and you get 47 again. So that's pretty easy math to go down. And then this is where you put the ranks. So here you've got 63, that would be rank 1. And you got 57, that'd be rank 2. And you go on down through those.
So really, this is just, this is
0.47.
0.47.
Yeah.
0.57.
Yeah.
Okay.
Easy
and then
math because we got
47.
100 ballots.
Okay, so we're just doing it that way.
And
then
then
this is the rank.
for the rank, yeah.
Okay. All right, so this is 0.
Field rep.
Field rep and your field rep.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I know you've gone. In Loveland. So she and I talked. She's great. She is. Yeah. The general. Yeah. She's a general.
Just verifying some math here, and we might be done.
I didn't know she's the one that kind of cracked the whip on all the petitions. Interesting. She's kind of Aaron Lee's right-hand gal on that VP.
Nice. Okay, I'm trying to help out Windsor
And
to get more involved. I have 2 people involved, and a small group in Windsor. And one of them is
So anyway, so if we were to give each one of these the percentages, okay, we start out with 14.33, then 15, then 16.67, 17.33, 17.67, and 14.67. That should be 100%, which is about right.
Yes.
So this is a really close race. You know.
Are they done? 1:31.
Yeah, we're not
Done because you didn't say.
False alarm.
He lied to you.
Okay.
You got me excited. Okay.
So where do you put?
Victory still up for grabs. Are you going to secure it?
What are we supposed to do?
You
Need to sign there.
Okay. We got a false alarm, but this might be it.
Okay, but this percentage has to be changed.
No, we followed the instructions.
We've got our winners.
Okay.
Table B.
Okay.
6. Okay. So they're the only ones done, correct?
Correct. Well done, guys.
So they are Team B.
Plus a debate.
Team B is the best.
Did the percentages still work out with the 300? With the ranking?
Yeah.
On our final calculations here. Table D.
No, wait. What did we do? We ranked them. Oh, okay. Is that right?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh,
That's fine. The ranking is good, but, you've got one sheet that has it done.
I think we might might be table number 2.
Yeah, we're done, I believe.
You're done?
Yeah.
Have you signed it?
Oh, signed it, where do we sign it?
The final tally sheet, the one over
Is that
here.
this guy or that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so that's got 4 signatures. You're done.
4 signatures.
That one there.
Yes, exactly, well, that's great, because I need to change my forms then, to the number of
So
votes.
if they go to this new ballot where it's they're trying to get this thing, where it's an open, top down, it's, there's some second place and all that. Is that what this would have to be? Do they have to go to something?
You're
like
talking
this?
about ranked choice voting?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's very different. And actually, I think it's impossible to do ranked choice voting without machines. So,
really?
yeah. So actually, the hand counting is very opposed to ranked choice voting. I don't support that at all. And what this is, the reason why we're ranking is because this is modeled after a city council race, and there are 6 possible candidates, and 3 of which are going to get through. So the top 3. It's not like a ward or anything. It's at-large elections across the town. So, yeah, and that's why we're ranking them. 1, 2, 3 get in after that. So.
I see. Oh, you have, this is really labor intensive. How,
Where do we sign?
Like this? The reader, watcher, yeah. Yes. So, is that done?
Yeah. Now there's no total.
We've got table number A. Perfect. Well done.
All right.
Good job, guys.
So you're accounting for every possible vote in one section.
This is going to be number 3.
So they're just very light. What we should do is maybe.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even see those. I was looking for this gray line. Oh my God.
There is human error in this process. It's impossible to get away with it. That's the key. So,
Yeah.
we always catch it along the way.
Yeah.
So if we have suggested maybe.
And you can see, it's always the yeses that are doing the green line.
Yeah, but we probably should have done these out of a 100% instead of 300% because of that.
Especially with the
gray
ballots
line,
we have,
because
that's like a
57 J.
Okay, so I think we're done.
Do you have your final tally sheets all signed? As soon as they're signed, we'll declare it done.
Okay, you know what, maybe on here she should go
than I expected because you did such a great job today,
Thanks.
Yeah.
Well, I asked you to come and watch a little bit, and you stayed for the entire thing now,
I
it
can't
seems.
believe it. I
And
know.
I'm glad you
I
had
did
fun.
meet some people to talk to as well, or I would have left earlier, but it's been good chatting, connecting with people here as well, and I wish you the best.
Thank you.
Yeah, hopefully we'll see each other again sometime.
I look forward to it. Thanks for your support, your donation.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, take care.
Yeah.
And have fun tonight.
Actually, I got one more favor. Do you mind filling out one of these envelopes? And just slip that in one
you
of
want
those
me to?
envelopes?
Okay, sure.
So that I have
and
the
then hand it to
necessary
you,
information.
and then, or where do you want me to put it?
Hand it to me.
Hand it to you.
Yeah.
Okay, very
Thank
good.
you.
I'll put down Jeff, Diana, Deb, and Bob. Watcher, Jeff, member, number 5. Tally 1 and tally 2, I have no.
It wasn't set in law, but the next legislative session you did it.
Oh, I'm just snooping in, sorry. You've been keeping count. What have you thought so far?
This is a great process. I love that they're doing this practice round and seeing how this can work.
What do you think of the competition? Are people really getting into the competitiveness on it?
I think they are. I think it helps just keep everything moving. Well done.
Thanks. Appreciate it. Get the final touches on this sheet. We'll get signatures, and third table will be done, it looks like. Last table isn't very far behind them at all.
57.
Are you guys the winners? Okay, and then.
Or would you do that? Or would you do it divided by the total that voted?
So Karen gets 2 hats.
58 plus 38.
That's no surprise to me.
It's 2 hats, she has to wear 2 hats. All right.
Oh, I think you're right.
Yeah.
We're getting signatures over here. Is this the final signatures?
Where's Bob? We need Bob's signature.
Bob.
It's still less. It's still less. Bob, we need your signature.
Okay. The Republic depends on you.
Right under your name. Okay, are these ready?
Is that the last signature?
Yep.
Well done, well done.
Yeah, we're all done.
You're done? Did you sign it?
Sign it.
Sign it. We got to get signatures. Let's get signatures. Yeah.
Okay.
We got our last
So
group
put
here.
all that together then?
Right behind Group A.
It doesn't matter.
Here, tell me 1 and 2.
Oh dear, I'm so sorry. I say the wrong part. Oh, you guys are the talliers.
They are this.
But we were tallying well before.
Yeah. And did you get your cast vote record?
Oh, cast vote record. What's this? What the heck is all this?
What's this? So you had 4 batches?
Yes.
Each of them had 25.
Okay.
25, 25, 25.
Okay, then what?
What, 1, 2, 3, 4?
So what do?
So that's 1,
Or no,
2,
that's
3, 4.
initials.
This is for initials.
Okay.
There you go. There you go. And then you didn't have any of these batches, so your total is 100.
Right down here?
Yep, because there, you didn't
Oh,
have
right
any of
here.
these batches. So
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And you didn't have any spoiled ballots, you didn't have any unused ballots, your total number of ballots is 100. Ta-da!
Is that
Are we number 2 now?
it? 4.
The 4 seemed to go through.
Good work. What do you guys think? Did you have fun in the process?
Yes.
Yeah. Good. Thanks so much for coming and participating with us.
We had weird
Nice. Whoa. Gosh, I wonder who filled those out.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, absolutely. We're almost right on schedule. So.
Okay, because I do have some questions.
Okay. Well,
Thank
let's
you.
get the final count, and then we'll move into having some more time.
I have to know this because I have to do training. That's why I'm scrutinizing these forms, because I have to understand them. And for me, I have to know why. Like, why do we do that? They used to drive me awful. Say why? They say just do it, and I'm like, I can do it better. if you
Let's
tell me why.
set this up. Well, should we total up the precincts and find out which candidates actually won? All right, let's work on that. Let me get a calculator out. Let me do that real quick.
Secretary of State, everybody's sending their stuff to you.
All right, let's produce the final abstract. Could I have one of your sheets? Thank you.
Somebody needs to read it to you. Okay, winners, these are the winners. Winners, there you go. Okay, good. You want to give one to, what's his name?
Could I have one of your final sheets?
Now, what is, I don't even know what this is.
Pardon me?
There you go.
anything you want me to add? Read it to you? Do you want another agriculture sheet?
Actually, yeah, that'd be great.
All right, let me read to you.
Can you watch while she reads? Yep.
Okay, let's put that under there, make it easier for you to write. All right, column 1. I'm reading the choice totals for you, 47. Column 2, 57. Column 3, 63. Column 4, 35. Column 5, 24. Column 6, 20. Undervotes, 54. Overvotes, 0. 7, 47. 8, 53. Undervote, 0. Overvote, 0. 9, 41. 10, 58. Undervote, 0. Overvote, 1. 11, 53. 12, 47. Undervote, 0. Overvote, 0. The next batch, 1 is 43. 2, 45, 3, 50, 4, 52, 5, 53, 6, 44, undervote 7, overvote 2, 7, 57, 8, 41, undervote 1, overvote 1, 9, 59, 10, 40, undervote 1, overvote 0, 11, 61, 12, 37, undervote 1, overvote 1. Column 1, 37, 2, 49, 3, 43, 4, 59, 5, 52, 6, 37, undervote 14, overvote 3, 7, 61, 8, 37, undervote 2, overvote 0, 9, 49, 10, 15, I'm sorry, 45, undervote 5, overvote 1, 11 is 59, 12, 38, undervote 3, overvote 0.
Actually, she ended up not.
Column
She
1,
ended up not getting
27.
that. She did go to the
48,
IW.
3, 47, 4, 60, 5, 41, 6, 36, undervote 35, overvote 2, 7, 56, 8, 40, undervote 4, overvote 0, 9, 57, 10, 38, undervote 4, overvote 1, I'm sorry, 11, 58, 12, 38, undervote 4, overvote 0.
Looks like group 1 had the hardest time. Yeah. All right, time to total these.
Do you know
And group 4 was accurate and thorough.
Graduated from University
But I'm glad to hear.
we literally didn't know if the students are getting somebody needs to think oh,
Really last week.
this because this is exactly what you're doing right now. But this is a question. Did you give something to eat today?
Yes, I did. Snacking all along, really.
You also, you know what, maybe what you need is a camera,
Somebody's getting in.
at a time.
Boys.
And everybody can see.
So while you guys are cleaning up, Pam has an announcement, and then we'd like to hear from our Secretary of State, and I'm meeting my husband. I'll be right back.
Okay, come on, let's mess up here.
Presumptuous
I
Secretary of
haven't
State.
met, I'm in Northern Colorado Field Representative Liberty Coalition.
And we're gonna
And
confirm it now.
I think a lot of you are familiar with our ministry, but our heart is to bring biblical values back into our culture and government. And we do that a number of ways. One of those is we produce these voter guides that probably many of you have seen, but these will come out and they identify the biblical and moral values of the candidates. So they're technically nonpartisan, they're educational, and so they're perfectly legal for churches and other nonprofits to hand out because they just educate the voter as to where the candidates stand on biblical and moral values. So there will be 7 different ones of these for each region of the state. So there will be one up here in Northern Colorado. This is a sample from 4 years ago. They'll come out in September, but you can take a look if you'd like to. And then if you go to a church and you haven't seen these at your church and you think they might be willing to have them, I would love to talk to you. And if you would be interested at all in helping deliver these in September, it's about a 2 or 3 hour time frame. I would give you a list of churches and you would just go drop them off at those churches. So I'm always looking for more people who might do that. And I have a sign-up sheet that I would just have you sign up that you're interested. There's no commitment to sign up for that today.
Is it possible to have a list of the churches that use this?
I cannot give out lists, but I know who they are and I remove them from my list. So I will not give you churches that we know are opposed to what we do. Now, could I miss one here and there? You know, probably.
The reason I ask is, I happen to live across from the street from a church that happened to be very moderate, more Democrat than Republican, who's gone completely the other way. But their citizens, their congregants, don't necessarily know. So that should be covered on.
Yeah, but I don't, like, you can tell their people that, but we don't, like, broadcast that somewhere. Yeah.
I just believe in
Yeah.
total transparency.
Yeah, no, I mean, I wouldn't hide it, I wouldn't, like, not tell you if you said, well, this church, but I can't, like, produce a list. And I'm just not allowed to give out that.
So, Jamie?
Let me talk to you after
Jamie,
about that.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll be happy to have a conversation. We also have a conference coming up December 10th through 12th with Rick Green and Luke Ball and E.W. Jackson and Womack, Lucas Miles, Mohammed Faridi. Amazing conference at our headquarters in Woodland Park. It's free of charge, so anybody is welcome to attend the conference. And I've got information here if anyone would like it. The last thing is we are doing, and I don't ever want to step on the toes of anybody volunteering for their local GOPs or candidates. That's your first priority. But anyone else who might be interested in another opportunity, Truth and Liberty is doing a huge Get Out the Vote campaign. It's a calling campaign, and we are particularly highlighting the Protect Kids Colorado ballot initiatives. So we are structuring, we've purchased lists of voter data. We are structuring a phone calling campaign to call people that are conservative and remind them or educate them on the Protect Kids Colorado ballot initiatives, and then encouraging them to vote all the way down their ballot. They're targeted into 16 state house districts, so that hopefully it can spill over and have a ripple effect into those districts as well, and it will ripple into everything, obviously. So if you're at all interested, we think it'll take about 2 or 3 hours a week. You would get a list of 100 names that have been curated every week that you would call, and even just leaving, it will probably be leaving with information, encouragement to vote, and then, follow up with that. So if you're at all interested, again, no commitment, you could just put it down as a possibility, but I've got a clipboard that you can, if you're interested in any of that. Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Pam. Pam's always great. So thank you to our winners. Good job. What was our time? What was our time for our winning ballot?
So the first one was 134.48, if you want exact. Team B was 132.46. Team C was 139.25. And Team C was 140.50.
So you add
Only a 6-minute difference.
only a 6-minute difference. We had, what, 16 people basically counting 400 ballots in just about an hour and a half. So if they say you can't do that, and we ended up with a cast vote record that can be then moved on up into the higher districts, and you will end up with a cast vote record for every precinct in the state of Colorado. So if somebody tells you it can't be done, tell them you did it already. And Karen and her team, Karen Talentire was on the first ever election, I think we did, for CD8. Did you do CD8? No, go on the next one.
The state assembly with the fractional votes.
With the fractional
All
votes.
on one page.
And you can do that too. You can do that too. We did it. But anyway, Karen and her team have been, they're up here from Arapahoe County. So thank you guys for coming all the way. Good job, good job. And I think it was Jamie that put these together, right? Yeah. And this is a kit that she keeps at her house. Yeah. And if, there you go. It has, it's just like our kits that we have here with the ballots that you need, and you can record them. If we wanted to do something like that for the office, we could actually do a timesheet, and you could do remote ballot counting, and then do your competitive timesheets. You guys already have entries on your timesheets, so this is great. I think that we're done here. I want to thank Mr. James Wiley for coming. He is going to be taking this to at least 13 different places, so I'm sure he would love to visit you guys in Arapahoe County.
Yes.
Yep, yep. And we had Pat Miller and Michael Shiparick. I always have to think Shiparick. And he is my House District guy, and Pat is probably you guys'. She's 17, Senate District 17. And those guys were great to come. I'm so glad that Pam came. There's more food, and we're gonna pack up and we're going to Canyon City.
No, we need
to
Real
know
quick.
the winner. We need to know the winner.
Final results. All right. We have candidate number 2 coming in 3rd place. Candidate number 3 coming in 2nd place. And candidate number 4 with 206 votes coming in 1st place. So congratulations, candidate number 4. Let's go. But most important, who lost? Of course. Candidate number 6 got only 137 votes. Don't be that. But we do have all 3 of Cicero's passages passing the ballot measures, all 3 with 221 votes, 206, and 231 votes. All 3 of those were yeses. So good job, Cicero, continuing to inspire for future generations. Well, yes, it was in Latin, so it was hard to read. I know that most ballot measures are basically in Latin. They're hard to understand issues. But specifically, to translate a little bit of that, though I don't have it memorized, Cicero was talking about the temptation of pleasure, of ease, of comfort, and the true virtue of pain, of toil, of effort. Did you guys put in some work today?
Yes.
A little bit? We've been here almost 4 hours since 10 o'clock. I can't believe it took all that time, but I'm really grateful that we set aside that time because this was our first one. We're all learning. That was the first time being a part of tabulating these at the end there, and I'm excited to do this many more times. But this process that we engaged in, we will not just compete with ourselves to be better than ourselves. We'll compete with each other, and eventually, finally, we will compete with the machines, and we will replace the machines. All right? Hand counted on paper ballots, with voter ID on one day, and in person. That's how elections will be. What's your comment?
One of the key things here in Colorado, we have 52 counties that are small, that have a limited number of precincts. Some as low as 3 precincts. I think that may be the smallest. I'm not positive. It might be Montezuma, might be fewer. But those 52, there's no reason why today, for their elections, because I think most of them have got under 14 precincts, that they couldn't be doing all of this. And all the money they're paying to Dominion voting systems and or others, okay, could go back into their budgets to do other things, okay? And unless we start finding out, county by county for every 64, what did it cost? Okay, and every past election, guess what? That's all open records. They're supposed to be able to give you all of that information. Now, trying to get information like that out of our current Secretary of State, yeah, that makes it real interesting.
I'll probably, yeah, I'll sue everybody.
But the other thing is, if you look at, under the current law, I don't think they allow hand counts. Jen Griswold has been attempting to preclude any hand counting. And for those 52 counties, and for all those smaller elections, that's absolutely ridiculous. Okay. So.
All right, thanks, Sean. All right, yes, Karen.
Can I say, I think the biggest obstacle is just lining up all the people and getting them trained like this. And this is an excellent way to do it with
Thanks for your support.
competition and a party.
Thanks for coming today.
And
Thank you.
If we have the people lined up, I think we can have Arapahoe County ready to head count in 2 weeks.
Is Sharon here? That is working with your company, because she tried contacting me about it. And I will, but I just, this week's been really busy for me. So, she's not here.
She's in Pueblo.
First of all,
Because if you,
James, if you could, when you get
I'm
elected,
sorry. Go ahead.
we need to address the 22-day residential requirements in order to vote in Colorado. And we also need to, just went away. Shoot, I'm sorry.
Same day registration is what you're against.
Yeah, the 22, no, I have college kids that are telling my city how to live. That's ridiculous. I've lived in my city for 51 years, no, 77 years, going on 78. And I have college kids telling me what is going on in my city and in my county. That's ridiculous. And that goes back to the 22-day requirement in order to vote. That needs to be linked in. I've talked to other people, at least a minimum of 6 months to a year in order to vote in Colorado, so that we as long-term residents actually have a true say in what goes on.
There you go.
Thank you.
There. That's it for right now.
Wait, you're done. Thanks for coming today. Thanks for getting that hotel.
So are you done, sir?
I think we're done, yes. I think we're done. Yeah.
I think one thing you've been pushing is the fact that we have people that are voting in Colorado that have never resided here.
Yes, there's a lawsuit happening right now over that. So good on Jeff Crank, good on Sherry in Douglas County for leading that lawsuit. And they're basically suing Jenna Griswold and making me jealous. No, I'm proud of them. We need everybody in that fight.
I have to give him kudos because in Jefferson County, he sued successfully Amanda Gonzalez, his current opponent, on multiple occasions.
Thanks.
I just
And one.
happened to think of what the other thing is.
Yes, please.
Here, Winnigan, give me a minute. I'm so sorry. You ran for house up in there. I did. My memory was a lot better. Oh, shoot. I'm sorry. Go ahead and I'll interrupt
Thanks.
again.
What did you sue him for?
Ballot access issue. So the candidate, Amanda Gonzalez, the clerk Amanda Gonzalez refused to put the candidate's name on the ballot according to what she requested. Instead, she put her birth name, Gloria Teresa Riscone. Everybody calls her Terry. So Gloria Teresa Riscone, no name recognition. All her signs were Terry. So we went in there and said, please fix this. We sent you the email within the deadline period. We told you what you wanted and you didn't do it right. They're like, oh, we're so sorry, we messed up. We're not going to do anything about it. Here's a lawsuit. And then they turned over pretty quick and did what they were supposed to after that point. But we shouldn't have to sue our election officials to get them to follow the law. Not that I don't mind it. I'm glad to do it. But I want to be an election official who follows the law without that necessity. And Amanda Gonzalez is not going to be that person. Obviously, Jenna Griswold has not been that person. So let's replace them. And I thank you for your support. Please donate to the campaign. And join us for the next hand count when we come back to this part of the state. So thanks, everybody, for coming.